Hey you guys, hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is xoxo. If it is your first time, so guys, today I'm back again with another story time. So as you can see by the title, guys, let's unfold the story. Guys, I believe we most of us go through this, like whenever whenever you're in a ship, whether friendship, relationship, or any kind of ship, you give it your all. Like the energy that you give to a relationship is the very same energy that you are giving to a friendship. I don't know if all of us do that, but I believe all of us do that because you can see that there are a lot of friendship breakups and all of that. It's because you gave this a lot of energy, and then it doesn't give you the energy in return, and you're just like cut. You understand? Sorry. So guys, my story goes like this. I once had a friend, guys, like those kind of friends that you will meet at a tertiary level. Yeah, and you're just like, now from here I'm gonna take this friendship to like, this friendship is for life, because you feel like the one that you had at primary, like it ends, and then in secondary, like maybe you separated, somebody went there, then it's very much hard having a friendship that it's long distance. It's just like, this one in tertiary level, I'm now a big girl, can make my own decisions. So this friendship I'm taking to love until death do us part kind of a vibe. You understand? So it was nice, guys. I met this girl. We were very much cool with each other. We are both new to the place. So which means and it's very much comfortable having somebody that is also new to the place, because whenever there's a mistake that you're doing, they won't judge you because they're going through the same phase, you get. So I really did love that with us, and like we were just roaming around the town, like to see how is this town, because we come from small towns. So when you're in a city, you have to go around it and see how it is, you get. So it was fine, guys, don't get me wrong, it was fine. And we found out that we both love church. So my parents encouraged me that I have to find the church that is more likely, like I was at home, so that I have to go to church on Sunday when I'm at that side. So it was fine. We both looked for the church, and then we found the one. We went to different churches, and then we found the one that we were actually looking for, the one that actually we understand and it resonates with our belief. So fine. So now on Sunday it's church time. Friday afternoon it's church. Like we prepare, we clean, we do all of that, and then Sunday it's church time. You get. So obviously you know that there will be people that will welcome you. There are some people that are very good at that. Like they will just welcome you to the place. You get. So there were guys that like welcomed us, guys, they welcomed us. And by the way, you know that you're at the tertiary level and you're not living with your parents fully. You're open to dating, because now is dating differently. You don't have to lie when you're going to see your boyfriend that I'm going to see my friend. No, like a lot of things change. You have your own time, like you have your own responsibilities. You have to look after yourself, not your mom always asking, where are you, why are you not coming, why are you not at home at this time, and a whole lot of that. So we really did enjoy that, and we felt like we can now, it's very much dating like away from home, and it's very much nice. I think getting married to somebody that doesn't live basically at your home, that doesn't know your background, you're going to tell him a lot about you, you get. So okay, fine, they welcomed us, guys. And we are not the only ones that I knew. There are a lot that I knew. Then like you can tell that, oh my gosh, these guys are really welcoming us. And my friend and I found people that welcomed us, and then I did really love the person that I met. And I think another thing is that, like, I think the problem that we make our decision looking at the financial part of view of things. I said yes because this guy was already working, and the plan was, because you're working and I'm a student, I finish off, I, like, we build a family together and all of that. Like, to him, he said that he saw that I had potential. The fact that I'm a student, I'm not just sitting at home and all of that, so I have potential. So okay, I said yes to my partner, and we started having like the relationship, and we had to know like our church values, like how does the church see majorly the dating thingy. We both knew that, and we can't remind each other that you have to know that if you really like me that much, you have to go home and see my parents and talk with my parents and promise them that the lobola thingy that you're going to pay, the money that you're going to pay for me for lobola. So this guy didn't really have a problem with that. And on the side, having my friend, I actually, I'm telling my friend a lot of things. You get, my friend also had a partner, found a guy, and so I think the problem came when I tell her that my partner is going to home, is sending his uncle home to see my parents. You get, so that they can start the preparation of the lobola. And on the other side, on your side, like, the guy doesn't talk that language. That language is not spoken in that relationship. So, and I think one other thing that that language was not there is because the guy had another relationship that was, he was committed in, so he can promise this one a lot. You get, like, it was just a welcoming thing. It was not deep. So fine. So I tell her that, oh Fred, so and so, it's going to is sending his uncle to my family to see my parents, and I'm very much lucky. I'm the luckiest girl in the world. Just imagine having to marry so and so and so and so and so. Oh my gosh, the excitement that I had was like, was on top, guys. The excitement was on top. And yeah, the weekend finally came, and they went to my parents' home. Like, you know, the lobola thing, they first had to go home, and then they can negotiate how are they going, how much are they going to pay for my lobola and all of that, and write papers, when are we coming back, and all sorts of things. You get, so it happened. By then, to myself, I'm like, this is no longer a boyfriend, this is a fiance. And in that moment, guys, the guy even proposed like an engagement ring. Like, it was lovely. I don't wanna lie, it was lovely, guys. I enjoyed the experience. I enjoyed everything. Like, I even gained weight at that moment because wow, life was just throwing me happiness, not tantrums this time around. Okay, fine. And mind you, guys, I'm telling my friend everything, thinking that this person is my friend. You get, like, I'm telling her everything. When I mean everything, I mean everything. I could tell her like everything, guys. Yo, our plans and yo, that's the one thing that I did wrong. I didn't know that things will not end well for us. So because already I'm a student, guys, remember, and already I'm in a process of somebody's trying to, I'm in a process of getting married. I might get married soon. So to myself, I'm thinking, because I'm gonna be going to another family, oh my gosh, I feel bad for my mom. I need to go home time and again to see my mom before I am fully married. You get, because I know when I'm fully married, it's going to be hard for me to go back home. It's like going back home will be something else. And as a student, guys, we know that there are weeks that you can just tell that lectures, like lecturing and lectures, are not that active. This week is not a busy week. We are not writing assignments, we are not writing exam. So I told my partner that, okay, you know what, I'm going home to see my parents. I just want to go home, see my parents. And I'm very much comfortable in this relationship for the fact that this person actually went home to start the lobola negotiation thingy. So I'm very much comfortable. I trust him a lot. I know that he can't do anything shady to me. You get? So fine. Okay, I go back home. Like, I just want to see my parents. Like, I have a very good relationship with my mom, and thinking that it might take 6 months to a year not seeing her, it was like, it was sad on my side. As much as I'm excited for this new journey that I'm about to embark, on the other side I feel so sad for my mom. Like, my mom, you get? So fine, okay, I went back home, like, for a week, full 7 days, because I went home on Monday. I don't know what happened, which means on Friday when they went to church, and on Sunday when they did what we always do, uh my friend told my partner that I'm actually telling him that I'm going home, but I'm going to see my boyfriend, the one that I've been dating back at home, the one that I've been. Can you believe it, guys? Like, I'm going to see my boyfriend that I didn't break up with, that I lied to him that I did break up with that guy. Oh my gosh. Like, and at that moment, I didn't know anything, guys. I realized later, I heard this later, that this and this and this happened. So I'm home, I'm fine. And sometimes, this guy we met in town at church, he is from another place, I'm from another place. He sometimes can believe that, okay, yeah, you're right, but I don't know what happened or what's wrong with him, because he had to have to study me, that am I really dating. I was very much open to that guy. We were talking like all night, all day, every time we get chance, like, we were talking. I don't know what made him think that the girl was telling the truth or anything of such. So I don't know what happened, guys. So the girl fed my partner lies, 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 lies. And when I came back, she was very cool to me. We were just very, we were very cool with each other. Okay, fine. And like, our relationship is going so nice as usual. I didn't know that somebody lied about me to somebody that is supposed to be my future husband, or somebody that is my husband to be. And I didn't know anything of that kind, guys. Okay, life was moving. We are going to school. And mind you, my friend and I are not doing the same course. It's just that we are going to the same institution. Fine. Okay. On, like, school holidays came again, and I'm like, brother, I am going back home, I'm going home. And okay, the guy, like, didn't seems to be having a problem. And even if, like, he was having a problem, I couldn't realize that, because, oh my gosh, like, now I just want to give my mom some last kisses and all of that, because the time for our lobola is really near, and all of that, you get. Just want to spend, like, go to dates with my mom for few last moments, and until I give myself to this guy. Okay, school holiday came. I went back home again, and my friend this time around didn't go home. My friend didn't go back home, so obviously, when she is in town, like my friend now, when she's in town, she'll obviously go to church on Friday and on Sunday. So I think that moment, because it was a 3 week school holidays, I think they, like, that girl, like, yo, that girl did magic, guys. So I think that girl, like, tried to pursue my partner, that whatever that she's telling him, it's real and it's true. Maybe proving and a little bit of proof there and there to show that this person is not for you. Wara. And I think in that 3 weeks, because men are made, when you try to say, you can seduce him so easily, and they fell for the trap so easily. You get? So one thing that was awkward, when when in that period when I'm home, There was lack of calls, and my friend and I were not that active on WhatsApp. So, because I'm with my mom, I can't pay a lot of attention to that. You get? I can't pay a lot of attention to that. And fine. Okay, so now the school are opening. I'm telling my partner I'm coming back. I'm coming back a week before. I can't wait for the school holiday to open. It's a very long time. I need to come that side, see you, have a moment with you before I go back to school, like fully. Okay, he didn't have a problem. When I got to the place, guys, when I got to my place, I found out that my friend moved out of that place. And that was so very much strange. And that broke my heart to say somebody that I considered a friend didn't even bother saying, goodbye, friend. I don't like this place because of this and this and this. And I'm not safe here. I felt like I need to move out. And if it was an issue, I know our friendship, we could have moved out together. Even if we're not staying together in the same room, but we could have moved out together. You get? So that was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? I'm trying to get this girl on a call. I don't find her. What's up? No, this girl blocked me. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong? Like, I just like felt bad. I'm like, what did I do wrong? What did I do to this girl? On the other side, I call my partner, and he's giving excuses that, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not in town, I'm out for a workshop, wara, all sorts of things. I'm like, but we were talking yesterday. Why didn't you tell me that you had a workshop somewhere outside town? I could have stayed at home with my mom. There's no need for me to be here a whole week with this place. Like, student accommodation, it tends to get quiet when it's school holidays. Like, what's going on, brother? Like the way I felt so stranded and sad on that day, like that was just, it was at the peak. The sadness was at the peak. And mind you, somebody that I called a friend that I should be confiding in, it's not taking my calls, moved out, I don't know where, and all of that. So I think she felt bad and called me back, and I'm like, girl, what's wrong? No, she's also giving me excuses. I moved out, I got a threat when you guys were not there, I didn't feel safe. Like, those were the excuses that she made. Mind you, the girl and my boyfriend then asking each other. They even built something together while I was not here. They even built something strong while I was not here. And then, okay, fine. So Friday came, I went to church thinking I'm gonna see the girl. The girl didn't come to church. On Sunday, I went to church again. The girl didn't come to church. I'm like, that's so unlike her. We've been coming to church consistently, so without faith. What's wrong? What's going on? I don't understand this. Okay, fine. Um, and mind you, the same person that I called a boyfriend is still giving me excuses. He then sometimes came to my place and he was like, okay, just came to see if you're okay. I'm not going to stay. I'm not going to take you to my place. Wada. Like, yo, I can now tell that no, this is not just this. There's something more. And I have to find out what is it. What is it that is more? What is going on? Can you believe it that on that day, I I went on my WhatsApp and was asked one of the people that I thought he was a friend to my boyfriend, and I was like, hey, so and so is doing this and this and that. What do you know? Like, what do you know that I don't know? The guy said, okay, I'll see you on Friday. Can you believe it? That I'm here stressed and you're telling me that you're going to meet me on Friday at church so that you can tell me the news. That was bad because now I have to wait for a whole, maybe a long, whole 4 days to three up until Friday so that I can hear what you have to say or what do you know. Okay, I had to wait because I do not have a choice. I waited. Friday came. I went to church as usual. We are going to clean and do all the things and see each other. So, okay, the very same people, my friend and my boyfriend, they didn't pitch at church on Friday. And then this guy was like, oh, sorry, so and so and so and so are dating. I'm like, what? They are dating since when? No, they are dating. Apparently, the girl said that you are having a boyfriend back at home. That's why you were going home so much. It's because you were going to see your boyfriend. That's why she didn't go home so much. It's because she doesn't have a boyfriend back at home. I'm like, are you serious? Like the guy was like, true. That's what my friend told me that. Okay, you had a partner at home, so like he was like cut. The part that I felt bad for is that okay, how can you hear stuff about me and not even like confront me about the stuff and just walk away? And mind you, this person came to like did send his uncle to my family. So how am I going to break this kind of news to my mom and my like everyone in the family? How? Because they're actually waiting for my lobola. You get, so how am I going to break such news that oh my gosh, our fan, the lobola is no longer coming? That did really break my heart, guys. And I started being a loner from that time onwards. Like I didn't want anyone in my space. Whenever I tried to start a friendship, I'll start it, and along during the time of the friendship, I'll just block the person out because I don't want a friend. I can't even trust friends that much because the envy in them is too much. It's too dangerous. Sometimes you're telling yourself that this is my friend. When you wanna, like, they want your life. It's not like they are friends, they want your life. You get, so fine, okay, life moved because they're not even doing the same course. We can't even see each other like regularly as usual with the girl. So, and my one of the school holidays came, guys, and I went back home, and my parents can tell that you are not okay. What is wrong? What is going on? Because I already lost the weight, and I can't even tell my parents that this and this happened. And because I'm the big sister again, I do not have a sister that I can confide in. Like, okay, my cousin knew the whole thing, like my cousin meaning that Rangwane Ramogolo kind of a thing. So knew the whole story because I had to tell somebody the story that oh my gosh, my faith, the lobola is no longer coming. I have to look for somebody else that can take me serious, that deep. That one was never meant for me. And as much as I'm trying to to convince myself that that relationship was never meant to be a marriage, or it was like just meant to be what it was. I heard that the guy paid lobola for the girl, like fully lobola. I think the one that he was supposed to pay for me, he paid for that girl. They even had the traditional wedding. You can see on Instagram pictures and everything. And even if people like were coming for my defense that knew me, that oh my gosh, you took mom so and so's guy, even got married, like the girl didn't even give a damn about that. Like he was like at the back of her heart, or in her heart, it was like this is my husband. It was never like, it was never my husband, it's her husband. You get, so after like the lobola thingy, now I have to tell my parents because this person already paid lobola for somebody else. So now I have to now I have to tell my parents that no, you're not, do not expect anything because this person is no longer coming. And my cousin encourages me every day. Did you tell your parents? Did you tell your parents? Like I'll just say I'll tell them, I'll tell them, until she got tired also and took a call and called my mom to say so and so is going through such and such a situation. The lobola is no longer coming. This girl paid another girl lobola. So you just have to know that she's not in that process of getting married. She's as single It's that. So my mom called to say, I'm sorry, my girl. That was never meant to be. That was never yours. Don't take it too far. By now, my mom is so very much afraid that I might commit such things, maybe suicide or maybe go into drugs. And for the fact that we are not even staying together, she won't be able to monitor me in that phase. You get, like, it was just a sad phase, first time trying to get married, and the marriage like doesn't come to like to that part, you get. So yeah, and they were seems to be having a very good relationship, and at some point in life I had to forgive myself and forgive the guy for not even saying sorry, for promising me lobola and not pitching up. So, and I have to let that go so that I can move on. But apparently during the lockdown, the guy lost his job and things were shady and all of that. I was like, oh my gosh, thank God that was never my thing. Thank God that was never my thing. I was never going to be part of that. I was never going to be part of these. Now they're going through hardship and I'm not there, and it's fine with me. You get. So yeah, guys. I think you can get something from the story. You can learn something. If you've watched thus far, drop some flowers down below. I love you so much, guys. I'm in a very good space. I got over that. I'm happy. Thank you so much for watching up until here. I love you. Bye. Mwah.